and welcome to the new video. So today we will see the questions asked to a fresher for Amazon company. So how I got these questions, I was going through few articles when I saw that these are the questions which are asked to the freshers and in a real time, and I thought of sharing it with the people because um, from so many days I have been getting this comment. Yes, the market is not good. uh, the level and the competition is increasing. um, in order, what we can do, we'll try our best. And also I'm thinking uh, to bring something for our freshers, and I'll announce it soon, so stay tuned. Let's start our video now. So the first technical round, what I was saying, it revolved around shell scripting question. There were few programming questions, but that was not listed. But these are the shell scripting questions that were asked mainly. So first of all, have you worked on any automation, any script that you have worked on? And if you have worked on, then explain the entire task. How did you achieve it? What all, what all logic? Why did you choose that? Why? Tell the complexity. Tell about how your program became efficient. And that's why you chose it. And tell about the error handling. How have you captured the error handling in your automation? And tell about the messages which you are printing properly, so that if the script or automation fails, the user gets an proper message about it. So second is, how can you improve automation now? So if you can tell about that, you can add more debugging steps, more error handling, because when we actually use the automation, we get to know about more errors, and we need to handle those to make our automation more and more useful. Third is, how will you process log file? So log file is generated when any application will run. In the backend, the logs file get generated to, if you have to process the log file, like if you have to fetch the specific error, what commands will you use? Linux command. Now write a shell script to convert all C available in a file to L. How will you do it? So basically they try to understand how good are you at looping, or how good are you at writing loops, hand error condition, all these things. Discussion on how to debug disk space issue in Linux. If suppose a disk space issue happens, then how will you debug it? So it will be a loop if you have to do df -h and like this. So that we need to see. So just command will not work, but how to implement it using the loop and everything, that also is important. Now the sixth question is, write a shell script to generate a report on 10 top space consuming workspaces or folder with consumption details. So you need to generate a report. So means you need to first get the output and then create a report of it, something like a Excel file or a CSV file, and then there can be other thing that you need to send it or email. But how will you generate, like how will you process the output and keep it in a Excel file, or you'll generate a CSV file of it? That's a major task. Now the second technical round, how do you know? So in freshers, I've mostly seen that in interviews they also look into your programming skills, because they expect that when you're coming out of college, more focus of yours was in programming and logical thinking, data structures. And that's why it is very important that you don't just avoid the programming or data structures. Try to have knowledge about it, don't avoid it at all. Okay, so how do tell me about the garbage collection programming. So I think these questions are basically on Java. Then third is, how do you make your database work for a high number of requests at peak hours? So what I'm thinking, that they don't expect you that you will be answering like a pro, but of course they think that what answers, what at that time you are able to think, okay, how much do you know about it. Then the last, this other question is, explain your college project entails. So it is like that, that we have to do the project, college project in the last year or sem, that you need to explain. And what is CI/CD if you are going for DevOps? What will happen when we type amazon.com in browser? When we hit any URL, what happens at the back end? Try to discover about it or learn about it. Then how to automate testing in DevOps lifecycle. So these are the questions. I will give all these questions in description box. So yeah, that's all. So that's all for today's video. I would request everyone, if you want to try out the answers and comment down below, feel free to do it, so that it is a good practice. Or if you don't want to comment, it is fine, but try to uh, you know um, get the answers of this question. It will be very helpful for everyone, whoever is watching this video. So yeah, that's all. Till then, take care. Bye.